we're rolling on the next episode of Scraping the Plate. Yeah, wow. It's actually harmonious how we said that. That's amazing. And as you know, it's a big holiday down in Mexico, and even a bigger holiday up here with us. Mm-hmm. You know, so we celebrated St. Patty's Day recently, but Cinco De Mayo is another big one that actually, like, I think unlocks the summer for us.
Yeah.
What do you think? You
know? I definitely think so. It's kind of the segue into summer.
Yeah, and getting into summer and liking it. So what are we making today, Kayla?
So today we are making guacamole and pico de gallo. So as you can see here, we have all the ingredients. We have the avocado, the cilantro, tomatoes, onions.
Red onion,
onions.
The garlic you prepared, the salt, pepper, a little bit of lime juice. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a little spin on it. We're going to add a little bit of cayenne pepper.
That's what we have right here.
Yeah, which we have right here. We're going to actually bring it up a notch a little bit. Get a little bit of heat in there just so it has some resilience to it. It'll mix up with the oils in there very well. And that's what you can do to add flavor to it. And I think the Japanese were doing that with the edamame. They were making them spicy, so now they're doing spicy edamame. And I love it. It has a little more kick. But yeah, let's get at it. And we're going to make it in a pestle in a bowl.
Pestle in a bowl. So
pestle in a bowl. And it's a wider base, so when you're grinding stuff down, it actually doesn't move. Right, okay. So, and you can make this way you want. I'm going to give her a clove and a half of garlic, and we're going to grind that down with the pestle. She's never used it before, ever. Didn't even practice, so we're going to see how this goes.
Pray for me. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Wait, am I going to use this right?
Yep, you got to really crank it down. There you go.
I got it.
So what you got to do, and I think Kayla found this out too, is you got to really get in there. And it's going to take a little bit. It's not easy. And you can use the top. Let me show you this real quick. So when you do this, right, you can use the top of it and grind it down. And what you're doing is you're mashing it. Well, this is the hard part. This is the garlic. It's not you. Right? So you're pulverizing that garlic. And this is not easy, you know? So that's pulverized. We're going to take this. I'm going to give her a little bit of cilantro. And whenever you use cilantro, you want fresh cilantro if you can. Again, fresh garlic, fresh cilantro. You're going to grind that up in there. And you're going to keep grinding and grinding and grinding. Yeah, you're going to pulverize it in there. And then I'm going to give her a little bit of black pepper. So I'm just going to pour that in there. She's going to keep grinding it up. A little bit of black pepper. And a little bit of salt. Now, salt is going to be added to taste. Some people like a lot of salt. Some people like a little salt. But again, she's pulverizing all that. She's grinding it up in there. And then we're going to want a little onion. That's it. You're breaking that black pepper up. Then I'm going to give it some onions. Yep, same thing. Give her all the hard work. She's doing all the heavy lifting today on Scraping the Plate.
Like a ball.
And she's never done this before, which is great. No. So you get someone that's raw that does it. And again, the fresh garlic, the fresh onion, the fresh cilantro, everything fresh makes a difference. And when you get your avocados, you want your avocados to be a little bit soft. You don't want them to be really hard. You want them to be a little bit soft. So when you put it in the guacamole, it blends up really good. And again, I just learned this in Puerto Vallarta, up in the heart of the mountains of Mexico, from actual chefs. This is what they do. They actually grow this stuff right on property, the avocados, the onions. Everything comes farm fresh. So from farm to table, it's the same thing they do down there. They don't add anything. It just comes right off the field. It was absolutely amazing. So I had a really good time with Donnie and Alex down there. And again, you can't get more authentic than that. I mean, going to Mexico and finding out. And what Scraping the Plate is all about is not just about the food, it's about that universal language and meeting people from different cultures and ethnicities and seeing how they cook and how they eat. And that's what the show is about. Getting out there, meeting people, and that common language is the food. So we got that going. And now I'm going to give her a little bit of avocado. Now, do you want to try this avocado? You want to try to cut it the way I showed you to cut it?
I'll try to.
All right. Just be very careful. And just roll it right around. So you're not trying to cut through it. You're not trying to cut that middle seed right through it. You're just trying to roll it around and get that, let the line up somewhere. Okay, you got it.
Sure, got it.
All right, so then she's just gonna take it, open it up, and if it's a right type of avocado, it's gonna fall apart like that. Now you want to scoop out the insides of that and put it into your bowl. She's gonna scoop out the inside, and when you pit this, all you do is just that one little hit.
Get the pit.
And the pit should come right out. You know, so you're not digging and doing everything else. You should leave the whole center there. One little hit that should come out. And then again, you're gonna take both of those avocados. Yep, throw it in there.
Coming at you.
Throw it at me. You see how the avocado, that's the easy part.
Yeah, it's all like mushy.
Yeah.
No.
But that really gets all that stuff really mixing down.
Get the nook and crannies out.
Yeah. And then we'll get that other one too, Kel. We'll throw that other one in there. And if you want to, you can really dice up your onions more than that. Go ahead and throw it on in there. But you can really, beat that stuff up. And this will give you good shoulders too.
God, like I'm already getting.
You can't
get
even
biceps by tomorrow if I do that.
Exactly. But like you can't see any more of that. If you look at there, you really can't see any more of that garlic or that onion. It's completely gone.
Or anything, yeah. Like I can't see anything in there.
Right.
All
So.
avocado.
And I got this is the 4-cup. So they make smaller ones. Be careful when you're ordering this stuff. Look and see what the cup capacity is. Don't be fooled by paying less. Are you eating more than you're putting in the bowl? She's like a kid with a cookie. She does the same thing. She gets into the cookies and she eats the cookies.
Hey, I even got some on my fingers, so I have to take it.
There you go.
You know?
And then what I'm going to do is, this is something that's out of it. I'm going to put a little bit of cayenne. A little bit of cayenne. Like, literally just a dash. That's just going to mix up in there. And then, Kayla, you can show it to them. But that's what you should look like.
Right there.
In a nice guacamole, Try to get the shadowing out of that. Right there, the light right there.
Right there.
You got right in there? Does he know how heavy this is? Yeah. Okay. There we go. So, Kayla, why don't you take a little swing in there with one of the chips?
All right, here we go.
Oh.
What? Oh, what?
Now, you've had guacamole before, right?
I have.
Okay, so let's taste this and see the one that you made.
All right. Let's see. See if it holds up to the Chipotle guac, which I love.
Chipotle. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute because it's gonna have a little.
No, give me a.
Gonna have a little second here, but
Good.
good.
That's good. Pat my back. Pat my back.
That is really good. And it has a little bit of bite, but it's still cool. It tastes like the regular guac. And then you can flavor it what you want. And if you have to, let's say it's not as resilient as you want, or it's still a little stiff, you can take another avocado and put it in there. But you can make it as much as you want. But again, be careful when you order these things. They have the volcanic ones that are black. This one's a regular stone ground, wide base. But get the larger cups, because even with 4 cups, that's not a lot, Well, I would probably put another avocado, or I'd make some and put it in a separate bowl, and come back and do some more. But hey, this is your first one.
That's my first guacamole.
Yeah, and it's the first time you made it traditionally the way they make it in the mountains. So, from my experience, back to you, and now you know how to do it, and then you can pass it on to someone else, and you can show how they get that flavor. But I think it's a wonderful thing to do for Cinco de Mayo. So that's it, guys.
Boom.
Guacamole.
Guacamole.
I gotta go now because I gotta hit some more guacamole. Oh yeah. Good.